We know how to add a negative integer either to a positive integer or to any negative integer. In this video lecture, we will learn about how to subtract a negative integer either from a positive integer or from any negative integer. So let's say we have an integer a and we have an integer minus a. So a is an integer and minus a is an integer. And if we are subtracting from these two integers, that is from a positive and a negative of this integer, if we are subtracting from this integer a negative integer b, minus b, so this minus b is a negative integer, minus b is a negative integer. In such conditions where you are subtracting a negative integer from either from a positive integer or from a negative integer, always consider such situations as a plus b in this case, and in this case it will be minus a plus b. That is, if you have a minus sign followed by a parenthesis, and if that parenthesis contains a negative value, that is a negative integer, then that will actually be a plus operation, that is addition operation. You'll perform the addition operation. In this case it was minus a, then this is the subtraction that you're performing. This is the subtraction that you're performing, and after subtraction you have a parenthesis containing a negative value, that is a negative integer, therefore this will become a positive. So this will be minus a plus b. So let's say we have 2 and we have minus 2. If we are subtracting from this two numbers, say let's say minus 1, and even from this one you have minus 1, then this will be 2 plus 1, this will be minus 2 plus 1, this will be 3, and this will be minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1. Clear? Let's take one more example. If you have 7, if you have minus 7, and if you subtract from this minus 2, if you subtract from this minus 2, this will be 7 plus 2, that is 9. This will be minus 7 plus 2, that will be minus 5. Okay, so this is the basic thing. If you want to represent this example and this example on number line, okay, so let's do it. So if we take a number line like this, and let's plot values. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, 9, and we'll leave it here. You have minus 1, you have minus 2, you have minus 3, you have minus 4, you have minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, and just leave it. You're not going to write more. So for this one, 2 minus minus 1, this will be 2 plus 1. So focus on this one. Okay, this particular subtraction is nothing else but 2 plus 1. Okay, so 2 plus 1 means if you were at 0, you have to take 2 steps towards the right, that is 1 and 2, you will land at 2, and then you have to add 1, it means you will take another 1 step towards the right, so this will be here. So 3 is your answer, 3 was this answer here. Now for minus 2 minus minus 1, this is nothing else but minus 2 plus 1, so focus on this one. You have to add minus 2 and 1, so if you are looking at minus 2, so minus 2 means that you have to take 2 steps towards the left direction, so 2 steps towards the left direction will be 1 and 2, so this will come here, and from this minus 2 you have to add plus 1, right? 1 means a positive integer, you are adding a positive integer, so if you are adding a positive integer, it means that you will take 1 step towards the right. If you are adding a positive integer, it means 1 step towards the right, therefore from here you will reach to this step, and minus 1 will be the answer, minus 1 is the answer. Okay, let's remove all this so that we can create some space for our next example. So this is 7 minus 2. It's nothing else but 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 means that if you are at 0 initial position, you will take 7 steps towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, you land at 7. So from 0 you will land at 7, and then you have to add again plus 2, that is you're adding 2, a positive integer. So 1 step and 2 step, you will be at 9. So 9 is the answer. Minus 7 minus 2, it is nothing else but minus 7 plus 2. So focus on this one. It's minus 7. So minus 7 means 7 steps towards the left direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, you'll arrive here. So this is minus 7, and to this minus 7 you are adding actually a positive integer. Therefore you will move 2 steps towards the right. So 1 step and 2 step. So you will be at minus 5, and this is the answer. Okay, so I just explained you with a general rule that what you would do when you have to perform subtraction from any integer, and then I represented that on a number line showing how you will do this.